നമസ്കാരം. ഈ ഷോയിലേക്ക് വീണ്ടും സ്വാഗതം. പ്രണയത്തിലൂടെ മലയാളികളുടെ മനസ്സിൽ ചേക്കേറിയ അനുപം ഖേർ തൻ്റെ പുസ്തകം ദ ബെസ്റ്റ് തിങ് അബൌട്ട് യു ഇസ് യു പ്രകാശനം ചെയ്തു. തൻ്റെ ജീവിതത്തിലെ ദുർഘടഘട്ടങ്ങൾ അതിജീവിച്ച നിമിഷങ്ങളാണ് ഖേർ പുസ്തകത്തിലൂടെ വ്യക്തമാക്കുന്നത്. സിനിമയെക്കുറിച്ചും പുസ്തകത്തെക്കുറിച്ചും അനുപം ഖേർ. So more than 25 years in film industry. Still you look so fresh, sir. How?
Because I had just had a bath. That's why I'm looking fresh. No, I think that when you love life, when you are excited about things that you do, then you look fresh because you are doing things which you like. You only look tired and exhausted apart from the physical fatigue when you are doing something which you don't like. I like movies, I like talking to you, talking to people, and overall I love life, which is important.
You were born into a Kashmiri Pandit family, right? How did drama influence you?
Nothing, there was nothing. I just wanted to be different from other people. I was a very bad student. I never used to get more than 40% ever in my exams. I came from a lower middle class family. There was nothing to be different. I used to wear the same clothes the whole week, me and my brother. So there was nothing special about me in terms of my studies, my sports. And yet in a small town in Simla, you want to make a difference. You want to look different. You want to be different. So how do you be different? By doing something, either you become a thief or you become notorious. What I used to do, I used to copy my teachers, my parents. I used to mimic them. So that's how I became different. People used to say, oh, get that boy who copies people. And I think that is how the acting seed was put in. Nobody in my 100 years of family had anything to do with acting.
Okay. You had amazing success in life. Then you had an amazing failure too. Did it influence personality as an actor in you?
Failure is very attractive. Failure is very, if you take it in the right sense, it can teach you much more than the success can teach you. Failure is multidimensional. Success is boring and one-dimensional because once you are successful, then you are successful. Failure makes you introspect into your own persona. Failure makes you think more about it. Failure makes you go ahead in life and do something. So that's why I in fact propagate that failure is the best thing that can happen to you if you take it in the right sense. People are too petrified of failure. Parents are too petrified of child not doing well. You learn a lot about life by going through ups and downs of life. That's what is important. So there is nothing to be scared of failure. And I always believe that failure is an event, never a person. It's the event fails. Suppose the light goes, this interview does not work. So the interview will fail, not you and me. Or a film does not do well, the film fails, not the director and the producer. So it has multi dimensions. It has so much to learn from.
Did it influence the actor in you?
Of course, a failure helps an actor maximum. As I said to you earlier, the failure makes you go inside. Success is very external. When you are happy, it's very external. You want to hug each other, you want to say, oh, I did this, you start laughing. But in failure, it makes you go inside and makes you a richer person. But that's not the theory you have all your life. When you are going through failure, you go through various things. But I think that's what my father, my parents taught me, that there is nothing to be scared of if you fail ever in life.
This book is all about yourself, sir.
This book is not about me, this book is by me, but about what I learned from life. I did a play, my autobiographical play, which I did in Cochin also, and yesterday I did it at Thrissur. It's called Kuch Bhi Ho Sakta Hai. 8-9 years back, I was going through a bad lean phase, things were not working, etc., etc. And then two publishing house had asked me to write my autobiography, and I was taping it, and I was discovering that I'm only talking about my failures. I'm only talking and laughing at them, my setbacks, my disasters. And then I did that play, and in the last 7-8 years, it has become the most successful play I have done, or most successful venture that I have done. It's got me fame, it's got me money, but what it got me most, that it took away the fear of failure from me, my mind. So when I tell you that, look, I'm bald, my left leg is bigger than my right leg, or I can't speak English very well, now what will you frighten me with? People frighten you with your shortcomings. If you don't think they are shortcomings, then they are not shortcomings. Based on that, I felt that the most important thing in life is me. Not in an arrogant manner, not in a immodest manner, but in the manner that I have to draw strength from my own self. Because the best thing about me is me, like the best thing about you is you.
So it's a fight against yourself, right?
No, it's not a fight, it's a love about your own self. There's nothing, no fighting spirit. You should discover your own strength. You see, today media, world around us is trying to make us feel always that we are living in a very frightened world. Breaking news is only about negative things, rape, pornography, murders, corruption. So many 1,000 crores are going haywire. So you feel that you are living in a world which is dangerous. So where do you draw your strength? You have to go back to yourself. That's what it is.
Contrary to what we are speaking, people always talk about success and they are very frightened about talking about failures. Why is it so?
Because they are shallow. Only shallow people talk about success because they are insecure or they want to be more successful. Because we live in a world where we leave our happiness in somebody else's hand. That whether you are happy with me or not, are you liking my shirt or not, do you think you are am I looking nice or not, am I speaking? The moment you try to impress people, then it's a frightened situation because you can get caught anytime. If you want to be successful, you have to change your attitude towards life. I made it. Otherwise, there are millions of people who come to Bombay. There are millions of people who come to any industry. And how do they make it? It's their attitude towards life. Talent everybody has. A lot of people have talent. Talent is you are able to show talent a little later. But first, never say never die thing is very important.
Okay, you found positive things and negative sides. Once you had facial paralysis, right? Do you had the same feeling that time also?
I had, of course. My doctor told me to take rest for 2 months, not show my face anybody. You know how if actors get a small pimple, they get paranoid and they cancel shooting because they think that their life depends on their face. But my life depends on my talent because I'm a trained actor. And how much can you damage this face? This is a face which has lived life. So it has its own attraction. Facial paralysis was of course frightened. When I say that I celebrate failure, that doesn't mean that I am not scared of failure, that I don't get depressed, I don't get sad, I don't get jealous, I don't get hurt, I get all those feelings. But I rise above all that. So when facial paralysis happened, my doctor said go to rest 2 months and take these drugs and take this medication. I was traveling from Bombay hospital to my home. It's a 1-hour journey, 45 minutes to 1-hour journey. And I had a shooting of Hum Aapke Hain Kaun. So I thought that if I go home and rest for 2 months or hide my face for 2 months, all my life I'll be a frightened man.
What are your inhibitions as an actor?
Because I'm not scared of failure, there are no inhibitions. Because I know that if I try, I risk failure, but if I don't, I will ensure it. So what can be inhibitions? My job is to try out things. In acting, there is nothing wrong. You are either a bad actor or a good actor. I've established that I am a good actor who is not afraid of doing bad acting also. You can't possibly be always give your best work. All your interviews are not brilliant because life is 90% monotony and 10% excitement. You see, your job is not only, you are only writing, painting, can be sort of your own job. My job is dependent on other people. And that's why out of 450 films, I am still proud to sort of name about 50 films which are very good. But rest of them are, as a job, I have to do it.
I mean, you came to promote your book in Kerala. After the movies, after the movie that happened, what do you feel about the people of Kerala?
I love them. I was shocked when I went to Dubai recently, 2 days back. I was mobbed like anything because of pranayam. Means that reaction I have not got even after 400 films being in Hindi movies. Yes, they say that, oh yeah, he's. But right from airport to the people working at the airport, to outside, to malls, to streets, pranayam, pranayam, etc. So that is the joy of doing good work. Means before this also I did a Malayalam film called Indrajalam. But I think unless the story touches people's heart, no actor can sort of make any difference. If the story did not touch people's heart, then whatever I did would have not been. They would have recognized, but with recognition also there was a appreciation, which was very good.
What do you have to say about the people of Kerala, about your book?
The book is about every person in the world. The book is about finding your own strengths. The book is about being yourself. The book is about celebrating failure. The book is about taking a different look and towards life. The book is against artificiality. The book tells you that by pretending to be somebody else, you become a comical person. And it is not a very high-fly English book. It's a simply written book the way I speak to you.
So finally, luck or destiny, what is your call?
Hard work. Neither luck nor destiny. My grandfather used to say that if you work hard and you're honest, you will always achieve what you want to achieve. And till today, I don't want to prove him wrong. Of course, luck plays a very important role, and destiny plays an important role. But I had to get ready, I had to have a bath, you had to get ready, leave early and come here. Okay, so you did hard work. I did hard work, and that's why this interview is happening. If it was only luck, you could have been sitting at your house and I could have been sitting in my room. Where will the interview happen? So it's the hard work which is important.
Nice talking to you, sir. All the best for you.
Thank you. Thank you.